just the flesh and blood that exists, but it's powers and principalities and darkness of this world. And there's a spiritual battle that goes on. And there is demonic influence in some of your homes because you have allowed it into your home. And you need to pray. And you need to delete that out. And you need to say, because of my addiction, I have opened up a window in my home. I've opened up a window in my life. And I hear it talking to me. You're going to call it out and say, you have no place here. You're going to verbalize isolation. You want to enter into this place. You have no place in this home. And under the foot of God, the power of Him at work in you, you may need to call someone. You need to say, it has no place here. I'm deleting you out of this place. No, we've already won this battle. Come on. The victory is, or you can keep living in that temporary dwelling that is a literal hell when there's hope that hangs in the balance. For me to live is Christ, but to die is gain. You know that word comfort? There's a root word that it comes from that kind of like highlights being caught up. To be caught up. What have you found comfort in? What are you creating comfort in the temporary? And you found you're caught up, actually. Are you caught up? What are you caught up in? What's the temporary thing? Some of us hang on for dear life to this life. And God never planned for you to create a heaven on this earth. He's got one for you. He's got a home for you. Some of you are looking for peace from this earth. When there was a peace that came to this earth. His name's Jesus. And He brings a peace that passes all understanding. And I quoted verse 21 of Philippians 1 3 times during this message. For me to live is Christ and to die is gain. That's one that's quoted a lot in churches. It's said a lot by people and it's memorized because it's short. But you look at verse 20, it might actually be better. Verse 20 says, it is my eager expectation and hope that I will not be at all ashamed. But I will with full courage now, as always, Christ will be honored in my body, whether by my life or by my death. Full courage. A powerful courage. Living a not ashamed life. There is a power inside of you if you're a follower of Jesus, for you to live in courage. And through your courage, you can minister. And through your courage, you can do the work that only God can do through you. And your courage can continue to grow when you remember how it all ends. We have a good Father that creates really good things for His kids. And heaven awaits us, and heaven should be longed for. Not just groaning because this earth is so difficult, but longing for something that's so much greater than anything we could ever imagine. That's the place that's set apart for you. You who follow Jesus. I didn't say you who attend church. I didn't say for you whose good outweighs your bad. For those of you who have said, I receive the gift of Jesus Christ, the blood that He poured out on a cruel cross. His death gave me life, and I do not deserve it. But I will receive it in this life, in this temporary tent. For there's an eternal, set apart, perfect, and good place that awaits me. And I get to be in His presence, and everything around me is going to be new. We like new stuff. everything will be new, and God will be near. That's why it's so different. Why don't we talk about that more? Would you bow with me?